Hey everybody, Jorge here. Uh, Excuse my hair. I just took a shower, so that's why it looks so fuzzy. Yeah. Uh, Today I'm gonna review Gabriel Iglesias' new video or performance called "What." I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry, and I I I didn't think it was as funny as his other as his other performances. Uh, yeah, I thought that I love to hear him talk though because he has el chisme, and he like the way he talks is in a very gossipy tone, so it's really catchy to see what he wants to say. Oh, like let me tell you guys about what happened to me last week. Let me tell you what happened to me, guys. A month ago, a year ago, and he tells it with such clarity. And he's always very like he uses qualifiers, so uh, he'll be like he mentioned like the racist gift basket, and he says it's racist because it has a lot of stereotypical things in it, and he'll say he'll qualify his statement, so he'll be like extra considerate, and he won't talk out of line. I like that he on top of his that gossipy tone, he brings a lot of the Mexican culture to light. So he talked about the Mexican racist gift basket and how it had a freaking citizenship application in it. I thought that was the most hilarious thing ever. So it was that part was really funny. Um, some of it was not so funny. Like there was this part where he would go ah, and he would sprinkle it throughout his routine so that it would bring enunciation with it or redouble its effect, but or like it would make it more stronger as he would say that joke repeatedly, and it would bring more energy to it and more feeling. But I didn't think it was that funny. I was just I don't know. I wasn't too into it, and he talked about what else did he talk about? He talked about I watched it twice, so it's kind of strange. I really can't say that it was interesting enough to watch twice. So it was. He talked about his son again in this one, so we get more of the same. So it's not that bad because sometimes more of the same is good if you can spice it up a little bit. But I gotta say, it's just it was him just talking about himself and his family, and it wasn't so funny. It was just him talking. And that's kind of what happens to comedians. Like after a while, I think that's just what happens. They start talking and talking, and they forget about the humor and the comedic side to it. And like George Carlin, he at one point, I mean, he always kind of was just like really like a chatterbox. He would just talk and talk, and that's kind of the function of like comedians these days to give social commentary on society. And I I can't say that it was that funny. It was interesting, but it wasn't funny. And just because that's the nature of comedians maybe, where after a while they just start talking and talking and giving social commentary, and he started talking about the differences between DC and Marvel, and so he's kind of a nerd. He's kind of a geek, kind of weeaboo. So yeah, he's kind of a nerd, and I kind of like that. I like what he talked about. I like that he talked about superheroes. I like that he talked about his son. I like the fact that he talked about the Mexican gift basket, racist gift basket. Um, he talked about this Asian lady that was laughing so hard in one of his shows. Again, interesting information, but not funny. So he talked about this woman who fell from the balcony in one of his shows, and he wanted to make it up to her, so he did stuff to ensure that that would happen. And as they talk, he relays that information to us, the audience. And like I said, it was interesting, but it wasn't funny, and I just wasn't laughing at all. And I don't know. I've seen all of his performances, all of his stand up, and this one was by far my least favorite because it wasn't funny. I like that he talked about his family. I like to know what he's doing, what he's up to, but it wasn't funny. So yeah, that's my review of Gabriel Iglesias' new stand up. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you think. Maybe you thought something different. Let me know.